Okay, obviously, Bradley, you didn't know how to add yourself to the stage. We've been on for almost 5 minutes now. I got bounced out right at the beginning. I guess that's not a very good sign.
I did all I got was the out of the box, and I got nothing else. But like Last
Yeah,
few
but
minutes.
you're in the studio though. All you gotta do is add yourself and Vic to the.
I thought it was a Facebook glitch, to be honest with you. Anyway, welcome to Out of the Box. Thank you for joining us, everybody.
I mean, if I get bounced out, I can't put you on there. You got to put yourself on there, just for future reference.
I thought it was a Facebook glitch. That's what I thought.
Just because I get bounced out, don't mean that you guys can't continue, right?
All I saw was a black screen, man. That's all I saw.
Well, a black screen.
Yeah, just an out of the box screen. No, yeah.
And then all Bradley had to do is add you to the stage.
I thought it was a Facebook glitch.
It doesn't matter. We're on now, so.
Hello, fellow meat sacks.
We've already made fools out of ourselves since the beginning of the show, so now the rest of the show couldn't go much worse, right?
Oh, shit, There you go.
Guess we just threw professionalism right out the window.
Yeah, man.
That's what people love about our shows. We're raw.
Yeah, actually, we're real, right? We're not fake, so they can't say there's anything. They can't claim that there's anything fake about us, right? Which is a good thing. That's right.
Cool. That's right. So what do you want to talk about, man?
Daryl Melbauer says, I see you. Michael Moody says, yes, sir. Daryl Melbauer says he's growing whiskers to be like us all.
That's it.
That's right. That's right, Daryl. When you're done doing that, you can join the club. Yep. You'll become an official club member.
That's it. That's it. Well, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Michael Moody says breaking the matrix. I want to talk about the matrix. Yeah.
Well, my understanding, if aliens impose matrix, the matrix has been lifted, man. The matrix has been lifted a while ago, man. These cabals and all these 1%, whatever you call them, refer to them, all the affiliates with them, they're stuffed from all accounts, I see.
Are you trying to say that the 1% is losing their grip?
Oh, yeah. They know they are. And from what I said, the inside information from inside, they even know they are, but they just will not give up their hold, man. It's like they're fighting to the last breath. Even though they know their stuff, man. But this other matrix, right? People talk about if it's imposed on the aliens or whatever. That's been lifted, man. That's gone.
Well, how do you figure they're struggling? I mean, we're the ones that are struggling. We're still the
because there's been, from my understanding, there's been a lot of work, right, behind scenes, right. Whatever their affiliation is to, whatever they have some sort of affiliation. Even their basic structure suggests that they've got some sort of affiliation. Their sense of strength comes from this affiliation, from whatever the things are. Right, you can label all you want, man, but there's been a lot of work internally, behind the scenes, right? Well, this has been slowly knocked out, man. So if this is the case, their power base, their strength, their sense of strength has been smashed. They're becoming like us, man. Basically, they've got money and wealth and whatever, but they're basically becoming like us.
Well, I don't know. I could kind of tend to lean that way and think that way if things started, at least leveling off, never mind getting better.
But, yeah. I'm
reality,
sorry, yeah.
the reality is the prices are still rising, and the world is
Yeah,
still in the shape it's in.
yeah, but that's due to these false flag agendas, man. A lot of these false flag agendas, I reckon, is just to keep the negative momentum going on this planet, man. To stop this supposed shift on a collective basis, man, to positivity.
Michael McIntosh says the problem with the 1% is that most people would be part of it if they could be.
Yeah, most people would, man. But,
Yeah, that's I guess that's that mentality. If you can't beat them, join them, right?
I do a lot of work here, man. Just amongst friends and family, man, to try and tell them pardon the French, what the shit really is, man. And it's alluring and the money and all the prestige is there, man. But you know, because it's at a price, man. It's not.
Well, yeah.
It's at a price, but you're going to give at a price, man.
Well, the way they got it designed is, they let you survive, but with restrictions. They restrict your progress.
Right,
You know,
man. At a
you
price.
can have
It's
3
at a
jobs,
price.
4 jobs, and the more you make, the more they're going to take, and you're going to be right where you started off from. So they suppress you. See, when you go to work, when you bust your ass and go to work, you're not only working for yourself, you're working for them at the same time.
Right. And then you got to hold allegiance. I suppose you'll have to go through, I don't know, meets or gatherings, whatever they call them. You'll have to do
when they had
that.
Yeah, you're talking about the yearly gatherings. Yeah, they're
or a yearly or monthly or weekly.
yeah,
Whatever
the yearly meetings. What do they call that?
Grove. I don't know, but that would have shit about stuff like that, man, for sure. I've seen references to that sort of stuff, man.
Well, that's why the concept of currency was devised in the first place, because they realized those with the most money had the most power, they had the most control, and that's the way it's always been.
It doesn't matter, man. If I could use your hair as control, I'd be doing that as well, man. It doesn't matter. That's all they're about, control.
Well, that's what it is. Yeah. Well, yeah. And if they can control the almighty buck, that's exactly what they do. They control the almighty buck. What do you think they have all these world banks for?
Many reasons. Listen, if you got, I put a post up yesterday, right? And I don't know whether it's this and that, right? But it's talking about, it's like they advertise implants for the New World Order. Oh, when I see this, I thought, oh, here we go. The implementation is this Chinese lady saying this is grouse. And the surgery's easy. It goes between the webbing of the thumb and the finger. No more licenses, no more money. All my information's on my hand here. And then they're showing, walking through through the shopping show, scanning like I seen in England years ago. They're starting to put it out. For what I saw, they're starting to put it out on a mass level now. It's sort of starting to subjugate you to this idea. This implementation.
They're not only the ones with control, they're the ones with the most money, and they're the ones with the most power.
The thing I'm hearing a lot of, right, Alambe Ghoulies or aliens, man, it'll be a dead set economic collapse. That's what will cause a lot of devastation, man. The whole idea of these bricks, the whole idea of moving away from the petrodollar, the whole idea of this, man.
Yeah, Michael Moody says they take the money from you, which is true. Yeah, that's what they've always done.
They do this, man. Any which way, man. Any which way.
And Michael's also right when he claims that the aliens are watching, and that's very true.
They are watching, man. But in them watching, man, why are a lot of people still being affected by these negative aliens, as we call them, man? What are they doing sitting watching, man? Why are they watching? If they're here to help,
why are they watching? They have plenty of reason to watch. One of the reasons is we have the technology today to not only destroy ourselves but the whole planet. So
Yeah,
what
but
the
if we're getting
aliens,
attacked
the
by these
reason why
negatives,
the reason why the aliens are watching is not to save man from man himself. If we're ignorant to destroy ourselves, that's on us. What they're watching for is to protect Mother Earth. See, man's got
no, I
this
understand
attitude.
that.
Yeah, man's got this attitude that the earth belongs to him, when in reality, you know, through the eyes of nature and laws of nature itself, man belongs to the earth.
Yeah, but if they said no, wasn't my question, man. I understand all that. I relate to that.
Well, that's
But if
why
you
the aliens are
children,
watching. You asked, why are the aliens watching? I just explained it.
well, but why if they're watching humans on ground level being attacked by negative beings as we know, why they're watching that happen?
Well, that's like intel. That's like intel. In other words, they gotta send their spies down here like any other country would send a spy to another country to get the proper information as to what's actually transpiring. And then the
I
next step
understand.
is what are they going to do about it? See, and that's not something that's can be easily done.
I don't think I'll do anything about it, man. I think we're going to do it ourselves. I've always had this belief.
The only way we'll do it ourselves is for the masses to get together as a collective, and that'll never happen. See, it's never happened.
There's always hope.
It's never happened throughout history, and it's not going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, but there's been other reasons in history why this has happened, man, as well. Not just masses collecting or not collecting together.
Michael McIntosh says the problem with the 1% is that most people would be part of it if they could be.
Yeah,
there's been Red Bradley. There's been Red Bradley.
The aliens are watching.
We've already covered that.
Been there.
So I've been sharing the show. I'm paying attention. Pirate Dicko, you missed this one, Jim. Says, "Are you three blokes stuck in an acid trip?"
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
There's no greater acid trip than life itself, my friend.
That's right.
You ought to try it sometime.
Man, high on life, man. Oxygen's
Dawn
grouse.
Sidney says, "Hi guys, it's Dawn. You guys are all crazy awesome." Tony Walsh says, "Hello everyone."
Hi, Don.
Fergie Forelli says, "What's up, my brothers?" Zeke Plummer says, "Good evening." Hi there, Zeke. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, that's how I get high. I get high on life.
Yeah, man. Big high on oxygen, man. Good stuff. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, that's a good. Life is an acid trip.
No, man.
Tycho, life is an acid trip. Wake up and smell the coffee, basically.
But everything going on, man, around us, around society, who needs drugs and alcohol, man? I'll have an occasional sip, mind you, though. But I don't drink every day. I don't need to, man.
Michael Moody says the aliens are coming soon.
Yeah. They've been saying that for a while, though.
Coming soon to a theater near us.
Probably. In your backyard, man. I've seen reports that through government agents, apparently, by 2027, there's going to be an official landing. The official notice was given in 2017. They're given 10 years.
Fergie Forelli says, "High on life." Could not have been said better, Jim. Thank you, Fergie.
That's right, man. That's what it is. Don't need drugs, man.
Tammy Bonham's asking, and well, technically, isn't the 1% an alien race because they consider themselves above us?
Yeah. It's funny because you'll come across some Freemasons who refer to your children, other people not Freemasons, as kids, and that's derogatory, man. That's they're basically referring to you as goats. Your children are kids, man. They do. They find that they do look down upon us, man. As for aliens, nah. I don't know. They're attached or
Well,
affected.
they say that through different contracts and agreements with the government that there is an alien species behind the 1% that are controlling things. I don't know how true
Yeah,
that is.
man. There's so much supposition about it. Oh, and down. So, why?
See, like Zeke Plummer is saying here, the elites are reptilians.
Yeah, well, I've heard this. But see, why the American government, if you may, the infrastructure within the government, push out constant misinformation to certain people unless they're involved or have collusion with these people, with these beings, whatever. What's the need to put all the bullshit out? Oh, sure, the misinformation out, man, to its own people, man, on a grand scale. Unless they're actually working with or having something to do with them. Be the only reason, man, surely.
See, the 1% own 95% of the world banks. So that's where all the power is, see, because that means they're very powerful. They have a lot of money. And they can do anything they want with it. They can create any false flags, have any control they want because they can afford to do so.
Yeah, man. Well, it's up to the people, man. A lot of people say in America, particularly, it's the rule of the mob, man.
And as far as they go, all this talk about creating cryptocurrency or digital currency, that's all they got to do is flip over to that, and then they'll really have control of your funds.
But they're doing it in China, man. They've been doing it since 2017, man. And for all the bagging,
wait till it goes worldwide, then we're really screwed.
Yeah, but for all the bagging America and England and the European Union does on China, they're this and that, right? They're going the same way as China. China's been doing it since 2017, man. You don't do this, you can't buy that.
Yeah, well, it's just like if you don't get the vaccine, you can't travel, right? You can't get a passport.
Right, man. Right, man. Right. Yeah, it's just great. You see all this stuff. China this, China's that. But they want to implement the same stuff China's got since 2017.
See, Plummer says the elites are reptilians. He also says they have secret underground societies and civilizations. They have an underground train that can go 12,000 miles per hour.
Yeah, I've seen this, man. Interconnected between continents, well, underwater and stuff, man, or under the basin, whatever. Seen this. This has been around for years and years in this supposition. Every couple of years, this stuff resurfaces, man. It's like they recircle this stuff, man, in this movement, man.
It regurgitates.
Yeah, man. Every couple of years, it'll pop up, bugger off, it'll come back. Nah, man. It's like a revolving door, man, half the time.
Morgan Roundtree says reptilian and draconian energy is real. It's just not limited to the elites, nor is it all bad. Sorry, I'm a natural advocate to all things. Well, yeah, I agree. I agree. There's a lot of energy involved, and the bottom line is what matters is the intent.
Yeah, and how they obtain their energy. That's a cool subject, man. And these draconians, reptilians, man, they feed. They obtain energy, man. I say their sustenance, it's like they're adrenaline. Through fear, frustration, and guilt, and all this stuff. It's a form of feeding, man. Who's this Facebook user? I mean, hello, Facebook user.
Leah Grantham says 12,000 miles per hour will rip your face off.
Yeah, but they said the same about UFOs. Humans couldn't fly UFOs either. The G-forces would be phenomenal for a human to exist within the UFO, man. The speeds it does, man. And that's been misproven as well. Technology, man.
Jeannie Lutz says, I do not believe any of this shit.
Yeah, well.
Well, exactly
Well,
what is it you believe, Jeannie? Enlighten us.
Yeah, man. Belief is subjective.
Tony Walt says, can humans fly UFOs? Well, the TR-3B is a prime example, Tony.
Yeah, man. And a lot of people are not calling them UFOs anymore. People are calling them IFOs, identified flying objects.
Yeah.
They know. Basically, the internal infrastructure knows who they are, what they are, and I'll tell you about half of them are ours.
Tammy Banham says, well, 800,000 children go missing all over the world every year. Yeah, they're eating us.
They're not eating us, they're feeding. And it's the humans primarily initially. But it's a connection, a correlation with these entities, whatever. That's the problem. I've seen cases in Thailand in places where you see humans doing it and then they pass on. There's a CIA agent who talks about this greatly, man. It's a connection, man. But humans initially.
Jeannie Lutz says she believes in God.
We all believe in God.
So let me on that note, Jeannie. Should we blame the state of the world that the world is in on God Himself, or how does that work?
Oh no.
See, Plummer says it's not normal technology. Some humans can fly a UFO. Steve Plummer says he can fly a UFO. Good for you.
Michael Moody says, "Save the children."
I know.
Tony Walk says, what are they doing with the missing people? The missing people are being cloned, used for spare parts, slave labor, sex, hunting sports, food, adrenochrome. It's quite a human body, especially in a youngster, is worth a lot.
Yeah. And a lot of it's done, this sex trading, whatever they call it. I've seen cases where the child's living with the grandmother, and the grandmother passes it on, sells the grandchild to these cults, whatever they are, man. And these cults are satanic based, man. And his child at 15 in mass therapy, man. Relives the story and tells about what goes on, man. This is just nonsense. It's just shit, man. Blood drinking and all this stuff. Man, there's just too many cases to think otherwise. It may or may not be happening, man.
Don Siddon says they feed on our loosh or fear energy.
Absolutely, man. Your essence is another good way of putting it, man.
Zeke Plummer says they had a UFO simulator at Showbiz that had alien technology that interfaced with your mind. Michael Moody says evil, evil, evil.
Michael Moody says, do you believe that the CIA time travel? It wouldn't surprise me. Men in Black as well. Yeah, also time travel. Time travel is impossible, I don't believe. Teleportation is real. So time travel is not impossible. I've seen photographs that actually do stretch the imagination, suggesting time travel is real. Jeannie Look says, no, I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I believe in evil too, and it is a running rampant. Yes, evil is, Jeannie. I believe the planet is ruled by narcissistic pedophiles myself. Chris Francis says organ harvesting, blood libels, and nightmare fuel. Yeah, that's part of the reason for disappearance of so many people. In the UK, 280,000 people went missing 4 years ago. Every year, that figure has risen to 350,000 now in the UK alone. It's not counting America.
I agree with what Morgan Roundtree says right here. Michael Moody, you're the one that decides. Unfortunately, we are responsible. That's exactly right. So when we make our beds, we have to sleep in them, right?
Yeah, your choices are yours, man. You have free will. Who you or what you align to is your choice.
The bottom line is it's all about intent.
Man. Man. It's not normal technology.
Jeannie Look says, so folks, what do? Our leaders say he has F-15s, so people can't rebel. What do? We can all connect with each other, combine.
You vote, man.
Embrace each other, and together we can make a noise.
You make a noise by voting, man. And the last elections in America there was only about 150 million people that voted out of 330 million. So we're all the mob over there. You vote.
In the UK, they're trying to make peaceful protests illegal.
You get out and you have your say, man. Here, everyone has to vote, man. It's compulsory to vote, man.
Fergie Pirelli says, I agree, Bradley. Narcissists rule the planet. No real heart for others. Tony Walk says, where are the good aliens? There are good aliens out there monitoring us as well, like the Arcturians, Blue Avians, Andromedans. There are good aliens out there. There's good aliens as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Go on. Tell us all about those good aliens.
Nordic.
Good Pleiadians. Go on.
Yeah, I know, Vic.
Yeah, go on.
There are good Pleiadians, Vic. You can't deny that. But the
about 30%.
The majority of them are not.
Yeah, about 30% is the last statistics I've seen, man. The rest are going to the dark side, man.
Yeah, I know that's a very sad story.
Some of them join the Orion Collective in direct against humanity, man.
But you were saying Nordics and Pleiadians are the same.
I know, man. The Nordics, Pleiadians, tall grey, tall whites, they're all the same, man. Same creature. I shouldn't say the same alien. I've just had bad terms with them, man.
Steve Plummer says good aliens are on the inside of the moon. What do you think about that, Vic?
The good aliens on the good side of the moon? Nah, well, yeah, good luck. Yes, I was listening to something they were talking about. These reptilians are actually on the moon, man. It's massively populated, man.
Zeke Plummer says the Bermuda Triangle is real as well. I agree with you.
You got to understand that when you're dealing with these reptilians, the connection with reptilians and these satanic overlords is phenomenal. The connection is always it's phenomenal, man. This collection of loosh, man, or essence, whatever you want, they're in collusion with one another, man. They all work in unison. There's a greater beast or being that the Loosh goes to, man. Most of these aliens, they've been either kicked out of the universes or knocked out by this, what they call galactic AI. They're in position in advancing technology, and the introduction of AI is what crumbles their universes, man. At least 6 universes people know of, they've been crumbled. From the Draconians to the Carians to the Reptilians, and even suggestion of the Greys, man.
Zeke Plummer says Greys and the Insectoids are good.
Insectoids are a different character, man. They're ambivalent, man. They decide themselves. That's their own thing, man. And they're not forced, man. Even the reptilians will go and ask them, man.
Zeke Plummer says the mantis, the praying mantis, are in charge. They are the highest on the totem pole. Allegedly, the praying mantis are the overlords of the Akashic Records Library.
Yeah,
and they are there when you sign the Book of Life as well.
Yeah,
they are the overlords, allegedly.
Apparently.
Now Vic, what did you say that they've ruined 6 universes? You said.
Yeah, they're known up to 6 universes. The implementation, the technology, severe advancement technology, and then the introduction of AI. They're calling this AI galactic AI, this beast. They don't have a name for it. They just call it the galactic AI beast. The introduction this galactic AI within technology, it rips space and time. It implodes itself.
So what you're insinuating is their intent or agenda is to ruin universes.
Right.
So depending on, unless there's an unlimited amount of universes, wouldn't they be ruining things for themselves? Wouldn't they run out of universes after a while?
If the theory is ever expanding, they need to catch up, I guess. So it's an ongoing job.
I mean, I don't see what any entity would get out of ruining an entire universe.
They call it, well, there was a woman I haven't seen for a long time. I think the last one I seen was about 2014, 15. She, from all her, she was telling me this a lot, but from her research and understanding, she was claiming there was none other than that bloody fallen angel called Metatron. She was convinced it was this Metatron, fallen angel. Whether it is or not, it's another thing, man. But the general consensus is galactic AI is the top of this collection of Loosh on this planet. That is where it all goes, man. How they store it, what they do, I don't know. But when these people go and help and they look for the Loosh, the trail of Loosh, there these reptilians and greys and Satan and Lucifer and all these work with it. And the Loosh doesn't stop with these entities. It goes somewhere else, man. Then these entities below this galactic AI beast are then basically like a subsistence. They get enough to exist, to do their thing, man.
Plummer said the reptilians are only a few levels above humans and resent us. Yeah, and we are not at the top of the food chain, are we? Reptilians are. Even higher.
There's too much hoo-ha about these reptilians, man. I've had dealings with reptilians, and I'm not tooting, but I'm telling you, they can be defeated. There's too much this personal mysticism when it comes to these aliens, man.
Michael Moody says the reptilians, they want war.
But that's why they're created, man. That's their thing, man. They're for war, man.
Dawn Sidden says, from what I understood, the reptilians are the ones who had the base on the moon. At the moment, all races from across the universes and galaxies are here witnessing the ascension of Earth. The Earth is completely surrounded by ships right now, and only when we are ready will we see them. We have never been alone here. That's right. The reptilians were here before we were, and like the other kinds of reptilians view us as the aliens because their planet, they were here before us. So they view this their planet.
The Draconians and reptilians, you look at all the stuff with Draconians, reptilians, they're all smashing everyone. through universe and galaxies, man. They, in all fact, I'll tell you, they cannot be defeated. They're so advanced.
Michael Moody says, the reptilians, they want war. Chuck McLennan says, I call them energy vampires all around us. And Michael Moody says, reptilians, they want war with us. Zeke Plummer says, the mantids are a level 10. Thank you for sharing that, everyone.
Yeah, the mantids are high up, man. Technologically advanced, man. But I'm telling you, right, they do their own thing. They all decide on their own Batman. They say the reptilians will go to them. They don't say you do it because we're reptilians. The man's will say get stuff, man. We'll decide ourselves. And there's respect there for it.
Daryl Milburn says, do reptilians taste like chicken? I know that we do. We taste like pork, I believe. It tastes like pork.
Yeah. If they come
I've
from
never
crops,
tasted the reptilian, Daryl, so I don't know.
If they stem from dinosaurs, yeah, crocs and that, yeah, they'll taste like
maybe Kentucky Fried Chicken is serving up reptilians. I don't know.
That's funny.
They claim that cat tastes just like chicken.
Well, you can eat cat all you like, man. I rarely go to a Chinese restaurant.
Jenny Lutz says, where does this information come from? Channelers, remote viewers, psychics, mediums, conduits, whistleblowers, alien contactees, alien abductees, Genie Lutz. There are loads of varieties of information.
Yeah, there's loads of information, man.
Comes from
the Lyrium Wars to the Electric Wars to the Seal of Palador, the Seal of Amenti. It's all there, man. The Luciferian uplifting 26,000 years ago. It's all there, man. Who actually sided with Lucifer? It's all there, man. You can mostly tell who's what and who's who in the zoo. Regardless of what they say.
Tammy Barnum says, well, the mystery meat at a Chinese buffet is called Meow Meow.
That's right. No MSG, no DOG, no COT.
Could that be a cat food?
Yeah, man. I fully understand what you're saying, man.
Chuck McLennan says cats have reptile eyes for a reason. Egypt.
Yeah, they have also all there. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And for your information, Jenny Lutz, Daryl Milburn has photographic evidence of extraterrestrials that we've actually seen with our own eyes. Daryl Milburn has photographic evidence. He's not the only one to actually produce evidence of extraterrestrials. Yes, there is information out there if you are prepared to research or listen to other people who know.
I in all my times, I've never come across, that's for human understanding, come across a good reptilian or good draconian, man. Even all the people so far at this stage that suggest they carry the essence of a reptilian draconian have been basically, for my views, narcissistic, man. It's very sad, man. It just seems to be the way their intent is, man, generally speaking.
Ziggy Plummer says reptilians taste like fish.
I'll take your word for it, man.
And fish is brains. And we have reptilian brains, some say.
Only 5%, man. That's a small portion, man.
A portion.
Yeah, a small portion. They're going with your flight or fight aspects, man.
Ziggy Plummer says there is aquatic aliens as well.
Right, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
With jellyfish, octopus heads of an octopus, highly intelligent, live on the seabed. Yeah,
man. They came across them.
They're mermaid too, right?
Mermaids. And what's the other ones to do with mermaids? There's another one. Sirens as well, man.
Yeah. But there are extraterrestrials with octopus heads, and they are highly intelligent. They live on the seabed. Like Cthulhu. Cthulhu is allegedly octopus head alien.
So full. Come on, man.
He looks just like one. Dawn Sidden says, I have a friend who said being able to see two sets of eyes on some people this year. She now stares at everyone's eyes.
Staring's not good, man. Not nice.
Well, we're doing well, guys. We're keeping the show rolling.
Oh, it is, man.
Deep Plumber said, I heard there was even bird people.
Yeah, man. Carians. They're called Carians, man. These Carians, right? There's great correlation in Egyptian mysticism with these Carians, man. Tall creatures, human, but they got bird heads on them, man. They're called Carians, man. They call them the master race. Some will suggest that's who created these reptilians.
Yeah.
They call the master race, master geneticists, man. One of these races had to leave their own universe because of galactic AI and their advancement in technology. Their universe imploded on itself. Had to leave, man.
Deep Plumber says the bird people are from another dimension. Yeah.
Yeah, they're from what they've gone through their revolutionary process, if you may, man, where they've gone the physical plane aspect. They're now etherics by nature, for sure, man. They're highly evolved, man. Master geneticists. They, for all accounts, they'll poop over these Anunnakis, whatever the hell they are, and all these other creatures, man. Master geneticists.
Vic, Tony's asking, can you see things, or are you a medium?
Well, I don't like, but for label, for human understanding, labeling, I'm basically what's called a clairvoyant medium. I'm also what's called a seer.
Jenny Lutz says perhaps they are demons. Jenny Lutz, there are demons, jinn deities, demigods out there. There are interdimensional, multidimensional, spiritual entities. There's all kinds out there, ghosts as well. They are all different in their own way.
So Tony's answer is yes, man, I can.
The Midnight Rider says, evening, folks. Speak for yourself, Bradley. Not all of us have reptile DNA in our genes.
Here's a rebuttal for you, Big Daddy.
I'm speaking for myself, that's right. Oh, I'm speaking for many others as well who probably agree with me. Well, if you don't know, then you don't know, do you?
No reptilian in me.
I have for many years interviewed many alien abductees and alien contactees, and like I wouldn't say they're delusional. Many of their stories, they don't even know each other, and their stories have similarities to each other as well.
So as you call it, delusional ones eventually come out, man. As you know, we've had experiences with a few of them, man. They eventually pop themselves out, man. These ones you say they're delusional, man.
Yeah.
They catch themselves
out. Well, delusional is either a medication that could make them delusional.
Yeah, man.
Chuck McLennan says, great show. So glad I found you guys. Thank you, Chuck.
Yeah. But for Tony's answer, yeah, I see every day, man. All around, man.
Chuck McLennan says it's like watching a Rolling Stones interview. I can understand you probably need to phone for it.
I don't know how to take that.
420 is being stoned. So, like, you're a stoner. So, like, yeah, good on you. Happy days. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, but this collection of lures is real. These beings, entities are real. Even these satanic parasites are real as well, man. Stay cool, man.
Good night, Michael Moody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your contributions to the show.
Stay cool, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, hi
Mate,
there,
I'm
Donald.
buzzing.
There's Mark. Thank you for joining us. The topic is esoteric intellect, extraterrestrials, spiritual entities, paranormal phenomena. Usual.
There's so much going on. Once you've got this heightened ESP and all this, and your eyes fully open. There's so much going on around. You don't need to look up, as people say. Man. It's around.
You either know or you don't know.
Man, you see it all the time, man.
Donald the Desmond knows what we're on about.
A lot of stuff I'm seeing lately, they're not humanoid, man. They're full on human looking in appearance, man. It's weird.
Yeah. Tammy Barnum says looks like Chuck is starting early. Yeah, he's probably on the bongos right now, on the bongs or the iron lungs.
Yeah, right.
Morgan Roundtree says great conversation. Thank you, Morgan.
You've got to be careful, man, with what's going on these days. When you don't know who's what, who's doing what, who's affiliated with what, man. You have to protect your energy, man.
Chuck says it's been a crazy week. I'm just glad to hang out with like-minded people.
Yes,
man. I have to be careful, man. I've had cases where people have come, friends and that, and they've left stuff behind, and they weren't even aware, man. Attachment to whatever, man. A lot of people are just not aware, man.
Seek Plumber says, yes, vampires live in New Orleans at the French Quarter. And he says he'll see with his mind shadow people with his own eyes.
Yeah, the phenomenal shadow people is mentioned in America for some reason, man. Especially in America with these shadow people, man. It's phenomenal, man.
Tony says she wants to hear more about the clairaudience gifts and medium gifts.
Right. So
well, I think Vic can say the same as me. I'm a conduit, so is Vic, but they come at random, and I'm not in control of my gift. They come and talk to me at random, using telepathy, teleport, visions, and even telekinesis as well. And they come to me at random, and I'm not in control of the gift, so I can't make them appear.
Listen, all humans have three eyes. Two for looking, one for seeing.
From birth, however, we've been brainwashed by our parents, our peers, schooling, society, governments. We've been brainwashed, and we forget who we really are. However, we all are psychic, believe it or not.
You have these. It's called in the scientific world. It's called heightened ESP, man, where all your senses are heightened. So your taste, your smell, your hearing, your sight, it's all heightened, man. When your third eye, the one for seeing, is fully open on a daily basis, man, you see all this stuff. It comes in various forms, from orbs to what I call energy. They've got like facial apparitions in them, man. Energies and then they go into translucent form and then into physical form, man. This is the way they do things when they start off. Basically, it's like an energy absorption, man. It's like a big mist of energy. It's got a facial apparition in the middle, man. And then it'll go into translucent. This astral people talk about, right, is in your wake state. It's what you see in a translucent form, man. That's your astral, man. Astral traveling in the dream is different again, man.
Donald the Desmond says, are you a magnet to people's seduction energies? I've interviewed over the last few years many alien abductees, and they all have phenomenal stories to share, and they have implants to prove it as well that they were abducted, and the hospitals don't know where the implants come from, how they get there, and what they're made of. But they're not from Earth. They recognise that, but they can't explain what they're made of. And you'll normally find, and it's only recently they're starting to remove implants. But back then, a few years ago, they didn't remove them at all.
Yeah, Morgan Roundtree says the biggest question answered is, who am I? Who are we?
We are light beings by nature, man. We're having a meat sack experience, man, in the construct, which is
that's exactly right. Nature. You said the key word right there. We often debate man's laws and God's laws without, while overlooking, I think, what is one of the most important laws of all, and that's the laws of nature itself.
Yeah, but that stems under natural law.
Dawn Sidden says, I love you guys. Trio of authentic meat sacks. Lol. Thank you for that, Dawn. Steve Plummer says, hospitals, sex files, they keep secret.
That's all we are, man. We're just meat sacks experiencing.
Diamonds, Orions, Hafers and Clarions that look just like Earth Homo sapiens. Also, there are Yel that look just like us. People that look like us are more common than Earthlings, typically assumed. Thank you for sharing that, Christopher. People.
For all that counts, there's 26 subspecies before the Homo sapien of human orientation. Well, the Homo sapien was the last of, man. Prior, there was like 26 subspecies, man. And they're finding more and more.
Christopher Nicholson says, I've never seen aliens or a UFO, but I've had many dreams of UFOs being in beam me up situations, and then I wake up. Thank you for sharing that, Christopher. Oh God, my battery's gonna die in a minute.
We're coming up at the top of the hour.
If I leave the show, Jim, it's because my battery's died. I just realised.
We're coming up at the top of the hour anyway. We're gonna have to end the broadcast in a couple of minutes. I'd like to thank everybody for interacting with us.
Man.
Thank you for your contributions to the show. Thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure to have you near us.
Man. We're live beings experiencing a meat-sack reality, man. That's it.
That's it. All right, everybody. Man. We'll see you all on the next one.
Stay good.
Thank you.